Who says a fella can't dress up for his BFF?
For me? Is that me?
Yeah, my boring fat friend.
John Wolanske and John Kovacevich started a web series.
Hey!
Hey!
Oh, wow. We're back.
I'm so glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you too. You look well. I'm just trying to understand the proportions. Are we still proportionally correct? Your head looks bigger than it used to be, and your body looks smaller somehow. Is this a new lens or is this just.
It's a sweater that my wife got me for Christmas. It's by Spanx.
I didn't know they made performance casual meeting wear.
They do for me. It makes my head look like a lollipop, which is what I like.
You look great. You're like a walking caricature.
Thank you. Thank you. I went down to the wharf and I was going to have a caricature, and the guy said, I can't top real life.
I have to apologize. I should have anticipated the formal wear. I look like I'm ready to take some stuff to the dump.
You do always look like you're ready to take a dump. So,
Not what I said.
what's in your background, my friend?
Chains.
Paper chains?
They're covering the room, by the way. You're only seeing a part of the room, but they're all around.
Is each one something that you're grateful for?
Yes, and there are 328 links.
Let's just spend this episode reading each one.
Okay. Health and happiness is the first one.
Great.
Unlimited salad and breadsticks is the second.
I actually want to do that. I have a great holiday story to tell you. We went up to Santa Rosa with the extended family for a few days, and my college-age niece, Sophie watches the show. Hi, Sophie, you're probably watching. Had a friend come over to the house. This friend comes up to me, also a college-age young woman, and she comes up to me and says, "Are you John from Jon and John's web series? I'm a big fan."
Oh, never would I have imagined a run-in like that. And what did you say?
I was stunned. I've never met a fan that we don't already know. The fans of the show tend to be our family and people that we've worked with, or people that we still work with, that have to say nice things about the show.
Take me back. You're loading up your plate with pigs in a blanket.
And this lovely young woman comes up to me and says, "Are you John from Jon and John's web series?
Yeah.
You could have knocked me over with a feather." I said, "Why, yes, I am." And she said, "I'm a big fan." And then I did something, I'm sort of embarrassed. I was so excited, I gave her a hug.
Oh, so you crossed a line.
I crossed the line. I would be a terrible famous person, because if anybody ever said nice things to me, I would probably hug them. I'm sure she was like, "Why is this creepy old guy hugging me? It's the middle of a pandemic still."
Were you wearing one of your extra form-fitting V-neck sweaters?
Yeah, I had my Spanx V-neck on. So, I mean, I was keeping it tight.
Did you smell like that medical lotion that I know you wear sometimes around this time of year when it's really dry out?
Yeah, that kind of menthol musk that I like so much.
Yeah. Quite an image you're conjuring, by the way. And she must have been overpowered as well.
I think that's the right word for it, overpowered. Apparently, we have a small but rabid following of college students that watch the show.
I mean, should we do a college tour? Feels like this could be the future of. We go town to town and just patch in from our hotel room. I'm in one room, you're in another room, and there's a screening in a conference center on campus.
One of the smaller rooms, I would think. I don't think we need a big, like a breakout room.
Breakout room, right.
Or like one of those study carols in the library. So 2022, one of our resolutions should be to do a college tour where we go to a hotel and zoom in to a study carol.
Okay, that's number one on the list.
Number one on the list.
I have one last question about this memory. Do you remember her name?
Her name is.
Ah.
I didn't want to say it out loud because I want to protect the innocent. She doesn't deserve having her name dragged through the mud that is web series. We'll beep her name maybe when
you need to think about how you're going to react to these fan sightings now. You know, Keanu Reeves, whenever he poses for a selfie with a fan, he does this thing where he'll either put his arm around and not touch them, his hand is just hovering above their shoulder, or he'll just lean in with the arms behind the back. No touch, not crossing that barrier. So that should be a resolution of yours too. How are you going to act when you're spotted by rabid fans?
WWKD. What would Kino do? Kino?
Kino? I'm sorry, Kino?
Keanu? Kino? Keanu? My goodness. It's hard to watch. What would Keanu do is going to be one of my resolutions.
What else is on your list?
First of all, when you do a stock image search for New Year's resolutions, you get a lot of Post-it walls. I did not know that we were supposed to put all of our New Year's resolutions on Post-its and then put them all over a wall, but apparently that's what the people do. Since there's so many of these images online, I wanted to upload my own and just start to sneak in ones that people don't expect, and then maybe people will just take their vision board and just go, I'm going to do all the things on this one.
Group murder, join Jim.
One of my resolutions is to punk the internet.
What a prankster. What a digital vandal you are.
There is some weird New Year's resolution when I was doing some searches for stuff. This one,
what did you search on to pull that up?
I think I just looked up New Year's 2022.
He's not going to make it. Like, look, the trajectory, he's just on the cusp of downward.
This little tip here of 2022 is going to cut off his penis or something.
Yeah, it's going to crush his balls right on the tip of 2022.
I think this is really the metaphor. Oh man, 2021 was so hard. Let's just jump into 2022 and then crush your heart. Do you remember when you and I used to go to New Year's parties together?
I do. We would party hop, yes.
Here's an oldie but a goodie.
Wow. That's back when my eczema was just screaming. That's before I had discovered the combination of hydration and proper diet.
Look at us. This was us, I think, right before midnight.
Was this in Orinda? Where was this party?
Yeah, this was that big Orinda party that we went to.
You would unbutton your shirts down to almost the navel. This is making me nostalgic. Cheers. And I just smashed your glass.
Yeah. And all those glasses broke, and we all had to go to the emergency room with hand cuts. I still have these hand cuts here.
We both have scars.
Oh, yeah.
To this day, I can't hold anything cold in my right hand.
Except your penis.
Yeah. But it's good because I don't have much feeling there. It's like a stranger.
And that is your other New Year's resolution.
Yeah, that's my...
As I was putting on my outfit this morning, I have clothes that I have not worn in maybe 20 years, still in my closet. I should wear everything in my possession at least once this year. And if I hate it or I don't fit in it, I should throw it away or recycle it. Because what am I holding on to crap from 20 years ago for? Do I need that braided belt still? Probably not.
The question would be, if you put it on, does it spark joy? Does it make you feel somehow more confident? Maybe help conceal some of the problem areas that have developed within your physique. So you're going to wear these things, every day is a new chance to audition a part of your old wardrobe. Who says you're the best judge, though?
Well, that is a fair point.
Maybe we should do this, a selfie in whatever wardrobe of the day you're wearing. And upvotes, downvotes decide if it's a keeper or a tosser. What do you say?
You know what that sounds like? A web poll.
We've just reinvented the web poll for 2022.
And it's going to be me in braided belts and acid wash jeans and t-shirts from 20 years ago. I'm sure our Instagram is just going to go through the roof now that people know what kind of content is coming. I will consider that. What are you drinking?
This? Kahlua. Just Kahlua straight.
Of course. Kahlua.
It was either this or Di Serrano.
Honey, get me a mason jar full of Kahlua. I'm filming a web series.
Well, one of my resolutions is just to look at my phone less.
Oh.
It's like mindless eating after a while. There's a point in the day where I just pick it up and I hope that there's some new gold there, or it's going to be a revelation, and it's really just wasted time. What did we do before these devices?
Well, we talked to each other, and that was horrible. Has your son started to say, Dad, you're always on your phone?
No. He said, when am I getting a phone?
Oh, even worse.
Like he's missing out on the joy?
I want to get the only thing that makes my dad happy.
Please, Mom!
I want some of that joy. Well, my almost 13-year-old.
Really?
In January, I will be the father of a teenager. As she will tell you, she is probably the very last person she knows that doesn't have a phone.
Is that true?
Well, I don't think so, but, it's what you tell your parents when you want something. Everybody's got one except me. What other resolutions do you have on your plate for 2022?
Lower the bar. To lower the bar overall. Fewer expectations. I've discovered when I watch a movie now, having not seen the trailer knowing nothing about it. I enjoy it way more. I get into it. I'm like, what is this? I feel like we've almost previewed ourselves to death with all things. Omicron, like, am I going to get the virus? I've got the virus. Like, what's going to happen? Or is everything going to shut down again? Where is there hope? Let's just like lower the bar. What comes is what comes. I love that I went from like movies to like literally life or death.
I don't want to watch the trailer anymore. And, if I die of Omicron, no big deal. I've lowered the bar.
Same for me. The same level for me. That's where I'm at. What else is on your list?
I don't make a lot of resolutions. Resolutions are for people that need to improve in some way. And
Enough said.
Enough said. I'm already spanked up and everything. I don't know if you had this during the holidays, but my wife and my kids and my mom, people are like, what do you want for Christmas? There's nothing I want. Like, I have everything I could ever possibly want. It's hard for me to like come up with a resolution to improve something because everything's pretty good.
I'm so happy for you, but may I also offer, you can want things for others.
Oh.
It doesn't have to be about you.
Oh.
You can want things for the world, for other people. You can think beyond.
I will take that under advisement. That had not ever occurred to me. I will write that on a Post-it somewhere.
Please put it on your vision board. Oh, and it's not always about me.
Well, that is what group murder is all about. It's a group project. One of the resolutions should be to do at least 2 episodes of web series in 2022.
2, okay. Should we discuss themes now?
Yes, let's talk about themes. I think this counts as the first one. So New Year's resolutions.
Oh, no, come on.
No? Oh, 2 additional?
Be the gimme. Yes. How about you're about to be parent to a teen, the teenage years?
The teenage years. That is a good one.
Puberty? Or is that related? That's a part of that's like a sub stack under teenage years. Teens, welcome to the teens.
Wow, that is a great topic.
That's one. Now you.
Now I got to do one. Crypto.
You say the word, I'm there. I got a lot to say.
I don't even know what it is. I bet our engagement numbers, if we did a crypto episode, would be through the roof because everything about crypto people go nuts about. But it would be 2 guys that know absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
I probably need to get a colonoscopy this year. We could do an episode on that.
Let's do that.
Where we come into the room with me.
Oh yeah, I'd go with you.
Bring a camera.
I'm going to wait in the lobby.
Maybe the episode could just be that little pill camera that I have to swallow that goes into my colon.
Katie Couric did a really acclaimed episode of the Today Show where she got her colonoscopy and it was aired for America to raise awareness. We could do something similar.
Let's absolutely not do that.
Let's raise zero awareness.
I think just in general, my butt is probably not something that's going to generate clicks for the web series.
Maybe not for the web series, no.
Yours was terrific. Teen years was great. My 2 were crypto and colonoscopy, which are both terrible, terrible ideas.
How about recipes?
That may be better. Colonoscopy, recipes. Well, one of the 2. It'll be great. Great.
Yes.
John, it's been so good to see you again.
Great to see you. We made it through the year.
Yes.
I didn't know if we would, honestly.
Hey, John. Good app.
Good app. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, my friend.
You're dancing it out, so that means it must be it.
I'll see you at the teen years.
I'll start prepping now.
Bye.
John Wolanske and Jon Kovacevich are making a web series, and this is the web series that they are making. The web series from Jon Kovacevich and John Wolanske.